Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Saturday Morning Makes. I am adding this clip to the video because I made this card with you and I was off camera. So I want to let you know ahead of time. There's lots of chit chat and there's the share of this card being put together, but I know that I am off camera. I'm not very good at it and I will try to do better next time. So if you would like to watch it, enjoy, and if not, I'm letting you know ahead of time and you can click off the video. You can just look at the cards. I will have still pictures at the end and that's it. So I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Blessings. Bye everybody. Hi everyone, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Saturday Morning Makes and also hashtag Fall in August with Anna White. The hashtag Saturday Morning Makes is with Jill Norwood. So this is kind of like going to be a little different from my normal Saturday Morning Makes because I'm running behind. I didn't get a lot of stuff done. But I'm going to try to put this card together with you guys just to see, you know, because I don't usually do this kind of video because it takes too long, I think. But bear with me if you want to see me put this card together. But before I get started, I will show you a card that I have already finished. This one here. And this card is using this stamp, which is, I think this is a Northwoods. Yes, Northwoods rubber stamps. They have some awesome stamps over there in this company. This one I picked up, you know, in one of my lots. It was gently used. But it was in really good condition. So I got that stamp there and I stamped it out on this. And I used the 5x5 card because when you use the A2 size, because the stamp is so wide, it wasn't going to fit very nicely. So I ended up using, you know, the 5x5 card. And I thought, yeah, I did use one paper out of this. This is such a beautiful paper pad by Prima. And we got this last year, Pumpkin and Spice. But I didn't use all the papers out of this. This checkered piece here was in my stash, just random fall papers. And the wood grain was also random papers in my stash. But I only had one sheet of this orange gingham here. So I had to go into this pad to create something for the inside, and I'll show that to you in just a moment. I color with Copics. I created a ground underneath the basket, and I just randomly freehanded that. I just used some colors and just created like a little ground at the bottom. I used this little bow, which I picked up at the Art of Recycle. I used some enamel dots in each corner. And then this Hey There Pumpkin. This was sentiments in one of my paper pads. I can't remember which one it was. One of the fall paper pads had these little cut aparts, and I just cut this one out and it says, Hey There Pumpkin. And I stuck that there on the top. I think it came out really cute. I'm so happy to be creating fall. And then here's the inside. And this is the Prima paper here that I used out of this paper pad. I thought it went okay. And then I had a strip of this gingham left, so I added that in the inside. Generally, I like to use the papers that I used in the front. I bring them in the inside. But because I didn't have a full sheet of the orange, I decided to use one out of this paper pad. And I used this one here. It has some newspaper print and distressing down the bottom, which I think gives the card that much, you know, more character. And this is another cut apart, and it says, I love fall most of all. And I thought that was a really cute cut apart. And then in the back, I just put some more of the paper into flags and signed my name. And so that's the card that I made. Okay. And this is the card that we are going to put together right now. Like I said, I don't usually do videos like this, so please bear with me. I have all my little characters stamped out and colored with Copics, and I use the MFT set for that. And it's called Fall Friends, and I've had this for a while. There it is there. So that's the stamp that I'm using. I'm also going to use, I use this Gina Marie square because I'm going to make another card this size, a 5x5. Okay, and then I'm going to use this Life is Beautiful from Stampin' Up. I'm going to use the tree and the leaves. This tree has different things, like you could do snowflakes, leaves, or just dots. For like spring, you can use spring colors for your dots. Life is Beautiful. I won't use the sentiments or anything, but it's a really cute stamp set. I like this one. So we're going to stamp the, I already put this paper, and I'm using this randomly out of my stash. I already used that. I already cut out the square stitch for the inside. And then this is the outside so far. I put some twine. I've been using this twine here for fall. And I'm going to stamp now the tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on my block. And the tree is way bigger than the paper. So I'm just going to make sure I have some of the trunk some of the trunk in there, and also some of the top, and then we're going to add some leaves. Okay, so I'm using Memento ink in the chocolate hot cocoa or something, rich cocoa, because you know, I want my Copics to be friendly with the ink, and my Copics are always good with Memento ink. Okay, so we stamped that up pretty good. I'm only going to get one impression out of this, so I got to make it good because I'm not using my Misty or anything. So I'm just going to stamp that down. I'm going to use this butterfly thing that Gigi got me and rub it, give it a good rub. All right, sorry about my arm. And take it off, and I think that's good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. I have a little thing over here. I always clean my stamps immediately. I try not to use inks that stain because I don't like my stuff to be messy. So, all right. So I'm going to set that over there. And then I'm going to stamp some of these leaves. I'm going to use the same cocoa ink pad. And we're going to put some leaves in the tree. I know you probably can't see very well with me doing this, but because I got to kind of put it. Okay, I think that's good enough. And we are going to give those leaves just a slight color. I'm going to use some Copics, and I'm just going to give a little bit of color to those leaves. And actually, you know what? I have this. This is leaves from the MFT set. And I think I might, yeah, I think I'm going to use that same cocoa. And I'm going to put this down here a little bit. And some on this side, and we're going to color those in as well. Okay, let's see, let's get this out of the way. All right, we'll put the ink over here. All right, so here's what my image would look like so far. Okay, so I'm going to take some of the orange that I used for my pumpkins, and I'm going to fill in a few of the leaves, not a lot of them, but and I used for my pumpkins, I used Y15, Y6, YR15, YR16, and YR18. And I don't know if I use the 18, but let's just do a few leaves at the bottom here. We'll do them some orange, and we'll add some red, I think, in there too. Just on the edges, because we're going to do some leaves will be completely orange. You know, we'll use a different tone of orange too to throw those you know, different colors in there. Okay, so I hope everybody's having a good weekend. So far so good for me. All right, we're going to add some dark on there on some of them, and we're going to do some red, I think, and maybe a little bit of brown. And I'm just randomly putting this on here, you guys. No, there's no rhyme or reason with me. And that's a lot of times, that's why I don't do tutorials, because I'm not trying to teach. I just want to inspire and let you guys see that you could use your stamps in so many different ways. You don't have to follow rules. And let's go in with some R08. Okay, it's going to add a little bit of that fall in there. I do want to add a little bit of a light brown as well, or maybe just a little bit of yellow, I think. And I'm going to add some of this up on top. Let's finish what we're doing here. See, I do this. I go randomly into doing stuff, and sometimes I get, you know, away from what I was doing. My puppy's in trouble, and she's making trouble over here. Yeah, we're gonna put some red up here. Now I know these are stamped out in some brown, but we're just gonna add a little bit of color up here to these leaves so they can kind of match. I wish this stamp would have had like leaves that were open, you know, so you could color, but I think I can make it pretty good up here. So I had a scare yesterday. We had Harley at the vet. She's coughing a lot, and she threw up a little bit, and I was really worried. She didn't want to eat. And you might hear her growling. She gets mad at the puppy for bothering her. So she's never bitter, but you know, just got to keep an eye on her. So anyway, they drew blood, and we'll find out Monday. They're going to be checking her thyroid. They said she gained a lot of weight, which she's up to 140. And Harley, her whole entire life, has really only been in the 90s. Like, she's been like 96. And if you guys don't know, Harley is a Rottweiler. She's my baby girl. And so she's up to 140, so she's gained 44 pounds, and the vet's very concerned that her thyroid is not working right. So we are testing the blood for that. Let's see, let's use some E15 because it's kind of a reddish brownish, and let's put some brown in these leaves. And maybe we'll do a little bit of yellow. River, stop bothering Harley. I think we'll skip the brown up on the top because it's already printed with the ink. I've already stamped it out in brown. So let's go in with a yellow. Let me see. I don't want bright yellow. Let's do maybe a 17. That might be too dark. Let's do like a 19, a Y19. And let's just add a little bit of yellow in there. Yeah, that'll be all right. And I'll just finish up these leaves with the yellow. So yeah, so anyway, she was coughing and coughing. She didn't want to eat her dinner. She had no energy to play. She was very grumpy, and she looked to me like a little bit lethargic. So I thought, I'm going to bring her to the vet. I called the vet. I called my normal vet lady, and she didn't have a spot open, which kind of made me angry because she is my vet, and I had an emergency, and they said they couldn't fit me in. So what I ended up doing was calling a vet that I used to go to, and they got her in, and I was able to bring her down there. And yeah, so hopefully the blood work comes back all right, and there's something we could do for medication to help her. Right now she's on a steroid for 3 days and an antibiotic for 10 days. So we're doing that just in case. The vet said that she might have picked something up from the new puppy, but I told the vet the puppy is not sick at all. And she said it doesn't matter because a puppy has a stronger immune system. And because Harley is older, Harley will be 8 at the end of this month, that she could have picked up something from the puppy just because the puppy's new and she's come into our home. And yeah, so it could be something like that. I'm just adding a little bit of red around the outside of the leaves so they will show up a little bit because it was stamped in brown ink. I added a little bit of yellow on the outside, and we're just doing a little bit just so the leaves look like the ones on the ground. Right now the puppy is in my closet, and she likes biting the mailing flat rate boxes I have in the closet. I don't know what she does in there, but she's like biting the edges. Okay, so I think that's good enough for the leaves and the tree. I think that works out pretty good. Okay, and then we're going to add, I think I'm going to put her here. And we'll put this little girl over here. I think we're going to add this log in here so I can put the little squirrel. I colored both of them, but I don't think I'm going to use both of them. Maybe I'll put the squirrel down here near the tree trunk. This is what I do. I just kind of line it up and I figure out where I want to do it. It's not giving me a whole lot of space. Maybe I can put this girl off to the edge a little bit and she'll still fit on the card. Let's do the squirrel down here. And I did some pumpkins. I don't know, maybe I won't use this trunk piece. Maybe I'll just put the pumpkins down here. I don't know. I like the pumpkins there. Maybe no, I don't like that. Okay, so that's going to be gone out of here. Okay, let's put this girl down. I use art glitter glue, and of course my pin is stuck. And my finger, I hurt my finger just not too long ago. I went to let the dogs out to go potty, and a horse and buggy was going by the house, and Harley pulled my hand, and it burned like my inside of my hand right there. It really hurts. Yeah, she goes after the horse and buggies. You would think that she'd be used to them by now, but yeah. So she pulled that leash almost right out of my hand. So I'm going to stick her right there. And I think I'm going to put the little squirrel here. So let's put some glue on him. So I hope you guys are having like a good day. I hope you are being inspired, and maybe if you have a chance, do some Saturday morning makes. There's some glue on there. That's all right. It's fine. You know, and I hope you have a great Sunday or rest of the weekend. The weather's pretty nice here. It's nice and cool today. It's been so dang hot, and I hate it when it's real hot and humid. I don't like to go out in it. I don't mind a little bit of heat, but when that humidity gets in there, that really it just does a number on me, and I don't like it. So let's see, this arm is going to be on. This one's going to hang off a little bit. So I think we'll just skip the glue on that one, on that side for now. Okay, I think that looks good enough. Looks cute, right? What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cute. All right, and then we're going to put some glue on here. My husband's working for a little while, but I think he'll be home soon. And I think we're going to go out. I have to go get a few things. And then I'm going to make meatballs and white Alfredo sauce and egg noodles. I'm going to do that tonight for dinner, I think. Okay, I'm going to stick a little bit of glue under here for this pumpkin so I can sit down, because I had to put it off a little bit. And maybe I'll move my bow if I can. I know this stuff is pretty hard. I think I'm going to move the bow up because I don't want it in her face. So instead of the bow being, or maybe I just tie a knot. That might be better. See, you guys, I just go with the flow. I'm random. I don't have like a plan. I just kind of, go with it. Whatever looks good. And that's a lot of reasons why I don't do this type of video, but I figured I would do it today. Because I was in the middle of doing it, and I figured I might as well make the video. So that's the front of the card. I don't know if I will put, maybe I'll put like fall right here with a word die across the middle of the tree. I think that would be all right. But let's put the inside stuff in here, because I think I can use, I use this big old ATG. I know a lot of people don't like this thing when I don't use my glue. I'm using this instead. All right, let's see. This is paper, same paper as the front. I'm gonna lay that down. Where's my big scissors? hope it's not being too long, this video. And I hope it plays all right. I mean, sometimes when you use an iPhone and you're on video, it slows down and you sound like a monster. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does that. And I just hope that it doesn't do it, because I won't be able to do it over again because I've already made the card. So, okay. So, when they got the tape messed up. That's fine. All right, so I'm going to put this in the inside here. And I think what I'll do is I'll add this log, because I already have it colored up. I'll add it down here and I'll put it up a little bit. And then I can put the pumpkins in front of it. And then maybe this last little squirrel could be up on top of the log. There. So that would be my inside. And then I will just stamp the back. And I don't think I will do anything else. I'll just stamp the back, I think. Just going to give this a little push down for the card to... Sometimes I get too close in the inside with the paper and then it doesn't want to close right. But yeah, that's good. So there you go. There's that card. It's so cute. And I'll have to decide whether or not I'm going to, excuse me, put fall here or not. And I could use my brown marker and make the tree trunk just a little bit darker. And I think I'll do that too as well. So those are my 2 cards for Saturday Morning Makes this week. I'm going to be working on some more fall stuff. And then I'll do a couple Halloween things in between. I'm not really a big Halloween fan, but I bought the new Greeting Farm pre-order on the witches, and I think I'll do a couple cards with that. And then I have some other stamps here sitting beside me. These are Diane Markham. So I have these, and I have this one. This used to be My Style stamps. They're not in business anymore, and this is the only stamp I have left from them. And it's a little girl sitting on a hay bale with some chickens and stuff. And I'm thinking I can bring this. This is Howdy Chicken and Happy Fall, y'all. Apples and eggs and leaves. I think I want to do a card with this one too. So I have these just sitting over here next to my desk, and I'll have to come up with some ideas. And that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. Blessings. Bye.